Hey guys, and we're back. So in the last video, we pressed in the frets, and we trimmed off the ends here, and there's kind of sighting down the neck a little bit. It looks like this guy might have a little bit of backbow in it already, based on I'm looking backwards through a video screen. Anyway, but now we got to address these ends here. So this is one of the simplest things you can make in your shop. Literally a 2x4, and you cut set your table saw up to a 35-degree angle, and you cut it so that just your leading edge of a file will fit down in there. You cut that slot the same width as your file. Knock your file into place. Now you've got a edge block for trimming up your fret ends here. Guys make and sell a very similar tool. I don't remember how much they are, but it seemed dumb to buy one for me when I could make one. So now what this does is, because that's set, we'll lay that on the fretboard here, and we will, hang on, let me move the camera back a little bit further here, and I'm going to lay down a little towel here. I'm having a little bit of scoocharoos happening here. So now we've got the fretboard. The neck is sort of set in place here, and you're going to want to watch, because if this thing gets away from you, it'll dig a hole in all your frets, and then you're right back to square one, pulling frets and doing it all over again. Don't want to do that. So again, be careful, but all we're doing here, we're just kind of working some passes along, and this is just simply filing away these edges and kind of adding a consistent, even cut across all of them. Take your time. You don't have to move too fast. This will remove the material. Just be careful and steady, and long passes make for short work. So long, even strokes really helps. And if you listen to the file, you can kind of hear it change pitch. When you start getting in, you hear how much cleaner and smoother that sounds, as opposed to as it's grabbing these frets. So what that tells me is that everything's starting to smooth off, and I'm actually kind of almost flush. And if you feel along here, you can feel most of it's pretty close. Again, this neck's fairly old, so there's a little bit of fret tang that I have to deal with. So I will rock this kind of up on its edge and very easily knock in those little tangs as they kind of expose out of the fretboard. So yeah, again, just long, even strokes, good pressure. Be in control of your workpiece. Some guys can clamp this stuff. A lot of times I like to do this stuff with necks in bodies because it's easier to kind of keep a hold of it all. Or I do set necks, so I have a heel here, so I can kind of clamp them in place. That always works well as well. But yeah, so we've just about got these here pulled flush on this side. A little bit of touch up with a hand file, and we'll be in good shape. But now we'll just kind of repeat the same process down this side. Now you hear how it's just grabbing compared to how smooth and so that's the difference between one that we've made some passes on and one that we haven't. So yeah, I'll just kind of keep plugging away here. Again, this is how I do it. Might not be how everybody else does it. At the end of the day, if you've got a high quality end result and a happy customer, I don't care how you do it. Again, be careful, because if this grabs, it can kind of take you where it wants to go, and you don't want that coming out and getting in the middle of your fretwork there. So this guy is pretty darn close. Still a little bit of work down here on the ends. It doesn't feel quite this scallop. That's going to require a little more. You know, we're working with not a fresh neck, so this had already been worn over the years, and everything's kind of already been rolled in. So we do that with a cant file, which is basically a triangle file with a flat safety edge worked into all of them. I don't know if I've showed that in some of the other videos or not, but yeah, so this guy here, what we've now done is we've got basically our bevel cut into all these. So we've got our good baseline starting point, and the majority of the rest of this work is going to happen after a level and with the dress, where we'll actually kind of ease and roll all these sharp little ends in once we've flattened and leveled and polished the board. So yeah, the end of that video. Simple shop tool you guys can make, 35 degrees, some scrap 2x4 and an old file, real easy. But yeah, so more on the rest of this neck here shortly. Thanks, guys.